Hi guys, Dazzie here with another comic book haul. This time it's episode 125 and I'm going to title this one The Wild Haul because this is strictly books that I've picked up in the wild, nothing online. Various sources, antique centres, charity shops, LCSs, and I've done pretty well here. I've had to think outside the box a little bit because the keys were starting to dry up. But I picked up one or two books and go for some serious coin. And excited to show them off. We're going to start small as always and work our way through. This is a budget haul if ever there was one. And the majority of these books I picked up for 75p, 99p. Nothing more than that really. But when you find out what I've picked up, I think you'll be impressed. Okay, let's get into the books. First up is a book I thought was something and then ended up being something else. Now in my encyclopedia, this book, Alpha Flight issue 10, they have down as the first appearance of the character Box, but that is not the case. He in fact appears in issue 16, so the encyclopedia messed up, but this is the origin of North Star. 99p for that. So a bit of a miss on the opening book. Up next, Karate Kid, issue 4, just a run filler. For somebody, not for me. This is for a flip. This book goes around about 6 to 7 quid, so for 99p, had to snag that. Probably in the fine range. Like I say, stay with me guys, because the second pile is worth sticking around for. Up next, remember when this book was super hot. Amazing Spider-Man issue 798. I think this is the issue where Normie Osborn becomes the Red Goblin, if I'm not mistaken. Everybody was getting this book. It was so mass produced, so it never really amounted to anything. But it's a nice minty copy for 99p. Somebody's going to pick that up for a few quid. I think Red Goblin is here to stay. Up next, we have Green Lantern issue 4. And this comes from 2005. And this is the first appearance of several Green Lantern Corps members, who is Bidij, or BDG, Brock, Grum, Locke, and Nebora. Of course, we're getting the HBO Max show coming with Green Lanterns. All minor keys now are worth picking up, I think, for cheap. Pick that up for £1 in the local antique centre. This is a book, I've had a couple of copies of this. This is The Last Days of the Justice Society of America. Again, 99p in the charity shop. I've seen this go for around about 12 quid. Worth a snag. Up next, we've got X-Force issue 19. And this is the first appearance of Copycat in her true form. And that is Vanessa. This book was very hot when this second Deadpool movie came out. A lot of people are still listing this book as the first appearance of Bedlam. This is X-Force issue 82. I actually think it's the second appearance. But this book at one point was going for double figures. And Bedlam was played by Terry Crews in that movie, Deadpool 2. I think his first appearance comes in X-Force 1 actually. Now this is a book you should be on the lookout for. Oh, that was 99p as well. Here's a book I think you should be on the lookout for, guys, because this character is coming possibly to the Black Adam movie. This is Outsiders issue 8. And this is from 2004. And this is the first appearance of the second Sabak, who is Ishmael Gregor. And there is an actor lined up, Marwan Kenzari, who is rumoured to be playing the character. Now, Sabak is a character that has already appeared in the Arrowverse on screen. So just keep an eye out for that. I picked up that book yesterday for £1. Worth a pickup. And speaking of the Arrowverse, another copy of this one, 99p for this. Naomi issue 5. This is the first appearance of the villain Zumbada, who is going to be in the Naomi TV show. The main villain of season 1 by all accounts. 99p. If you can pick them up cheap, there's a fiver in it for you, I'm telling you. This is almost like prestige format. This is for £1.99 I picked this one up. Everything Ghost Rider is hot at the moment. This is Fear, Ghost Rider and Captain America. Prestige format. Worth a snag, I think, for a couple of quid. Reckon I can get 4 or 5 out of that. Double your money, Dazzie, innit? I've been watching Spirits of Vengeance again. What a shocking movie! What was Nicolas Cage doing? He was losing the plot in that film. Okay, speaking of Ghost Rider, this is the special double-sized 50th anniversary. For 99p, I'm going to snag it. Why? Because it's all about the Midnight Suns, and the Midnight Suns are supposedly coming to the MCU in their own feature-length movie. I sold their first appearance the other day for 20 odd quid. I think it was 26 it went for in the end. Ghost Rider issue 28. Another copy of this one. This is District X, number 2. This is the first appearance of the Omega level mutant, Mr. M. Mr. M. Okay. Again, that was going for double figures at some point. Paid the pound for that. This was a nice 99p find. This is Teen Titans issue 8. And the first appearance of Rose Wilson as Ravenger. Of course, Rose Wilson is in the Teen Titans TV show. This is a double figure book on a good day, easily. 99p, yeah. 75p for this one. It does need a bit of a press though. But it's going for 15 to 20 at the moment. This is New Mutants issue number 4 and the first appearance of Prodigy. I think that's a Joshua Middleton cover if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But everything else related is hot at the moment. Picked up a few Star Wars books in Area 51 for 75p. Nice Adam Hughes. This is the second copy I've added this one. Star Wars Legacy, issue 6. We've got some Knights of the Old Republic books. Issue 10. Now this one's going currently online for about 15 to 20. So 75p, why not? Issue 16. So let's try it over this side. 16. And 17. You can't leave Dark Horse Star Wars there for 75p, guys. This was a lovely find in the charity shop for $1.99. This is a book that's going upwards of 20 at the moment. This is Justice League of America, annual number 2, and a second copy for me of this. And this is the first appearance of Gypsy and Vibe. Basically Cisco from The Flash. And the first appearance of Steel, who is Hank Hayward III, the grandson of Commander Steel. As well as that, you get the first appearance of the Justice League of Detroit. What is that all about? But for $1.99, yeah, fill your boots, Dazzie. Great pickup. Let's get into that second pile, guys, and this is where it gets exciting. First up, I just had to pick this one up. The cover, it's a magazine, and I don't do magazines normally, but when it's got this one, $1.99 in a charity shop. Star Wars Insider, issue 200. Nice Mandalorian and Grogu cover. This was going for double figures online, so I thought, why not? $1.99. Now up next, we're getting into the comics that I'm basically going to be keeping the majority of, and this is an absolutely stunning AOK that I received. Yeah, one of my subscribers reached out to me, and that is Tony Lewis Art. Real nice guy. We've been chatting quite a bit on Instagram, and he said he had an AOK for me. Now he is a keen artist, and he is very, very talented, guys. So he sent me a couple of pictures. He sent me a bookmark, and he sent me a comic cover. Well, a comic with the cover that he sketched himself, which was absolutely fantastic. First up, look at this creepy guy. And when I said the guy was talented, he's talented. Can't thank him enough for this. This will be going nowhere in my collection. Fantastic Red Hood. Hi Dazzie, as promised, keep up the good work. Just a bit of my artwork in appreciation of your show. Tony. Now he went to America and whilst in New York, visited Midtown Comics. So that was a lovely little pickup. Thank you, mate, for that. And then this cover just blows me away. Recently, I picked up issue number 2 of the recent Joker volume. And I don't do modern books. That was the first appearance of Vengeance, the daughter of Bane. Well, now I've got issue number 1 as well. The guy picked up a blank cover and he did it himself. And what have we got here, guys? Look at this. Look at this, guys. Oh, my days. Cesar Romero's Joker. It doesn't get better from the Adam West Batman show. That is insane. This is the reintroduction of Crest from House of Mystery in this issue. A backup story featuring Punchline and Bluebird. Premiere issue of the second Joker title series. And like I said, signed and sketched by my friend Tony Lewis. So thank you, mate, for that. Can't thank him enough. Brilliant. Check him out on Instagram, Tony Lewis Art. Got some cracking stuff. Okay, let's get into the books I am keeping. First up, just a cheapie, because I am a big fan of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. I never thought I'd say that. I watched it the first time, couldn't get on with it. I'm now into season 5 and enjoying it. This is Daredevil Redemption, issue number 2. And this is the first appearance of a villain called Carla Faye Gideon. She was recruited by basically Mr. Hyde. She had almost knives coming out of her fingers, a bit like Freddy Krueger, a mutant. Good character. What did I pay for that? £1. That's Daredevil Redemption, issue number 2. Picked that up in the local game shop. I initially had issue number 1, but although they say she appeared in it, she didn't, so I had to get number 2. Anytime you can find Star Wars books at the moment for 99p, you're going to snag it. It helps if it's a key. This is Star Wars Bounty Hunters, issue number 3. Sorry about the glare tonight, guys. And this is the first appearance of Volkara, a general in a criminal syndicate called the Unbroken Clan. Big fan of the Stargirl TV show. Big fan of this villain, Sportsmaster. Now, the original Sportsmaster appeared in the Golden Age. I would never be able to afford that. But this is Manhunter issue number 17, and this comes from 1989. And this is the first appearance of the second Sportsmaster, Victor Gover. £1 for that one. Yeah, that's my guilty pleasure, the Stargirl TV show. Up next, we have a Master of Kung Fu book. And it's not the Bronze Age Master of Kung Fu. This is Master of Kung Fu Battle World, issue number 1. Now, this is getting a little bit of attention, guys, because this is the first appearance of Zheng Zhu, the Emperor of the Ten Rings Citadel and father of Shang-Chi in the alternate reality. It's the first appearance of Laughing Skull, Typhus, and Red Sai, who were played by Taskmaster, Typhoid Mary, and Elektra. This is the first appearance of Nightwind, but this is a 4-issue limited series that occurs and has a lot to do with the movie. And apparently the movie is taking some of the storyline from this, hence about the 10 rings. Hence there is like an arena, like Mortal Kombat, that they're going to fight in, which is introduced in this, called Battle World. So check this one out, guys. 75p for that. Another copy in the Area 51. Another charity shop find now from, I had the variant already. This is 99p for Young Justice issue number 1. This is the first appearance of the new Young Justice team, who is Superboy, Robin, Impulse, Amethyst, Wonder Girl, Teen Lantern, and Ginny Hex. This book is getting a bit of attention because it is the first appearance of the Teen Lantern, who is Kelly Quintella, and the Teen Lantern joined the Green Lantern Corps in 2021. That's the Patrick Gleason regular cover. Just absolutely blown away by this cover, and I don't really pick up books for covers, and I haven't for this one, because this is a key. This is Totally Awesome Hulk issue 16. I am a big fan of Amadeus Cho. If you follow my other videos, I have his first appearance. Amazing Fantasy 15. I have the Totally Awesome Hulk issue number 1, the 1 in 50 from Frank Cho. This is the first official appearance of the Protectors team. Silk, Miss Marvel, Shang-Chi, Agent Jake Woe, and Jimmy Woo, and the Hulk, of course, Amadeus Cho. But look at that cover. That's a stunner. Now, the unofficial first appearance goes for more than this, and that is in issue 15, which I own as well. This book got a lot of heat at one point due to the Deadpool 2 movie, but it never seemed to materialize. This is Excalibur. This is issue 86. And another copy of the first appearance of Peter Wisdom, a mutant who creates fiery knives from solar radiation. And this is the deluxe edition, which includes Fleer trading cards attached to the binding. We're getting the Secret Invasion TV show. Secret Warriors are basically all but confirmed to be appearing in that in one form or another. This is the second volume of Secret Warriors, issue number 1. The first appearance of the Secret Warriors team of Quake, Miss Marvel, Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, Karnak, and Inferno. Of course, the Secret Warriors first appear in Mighty Avengers issue 13 from the previous volume. But this is a new incarnation of the team. £1 for that. Fill your boots, Dazzie. £1 for that. Lovely pickup here for 75p. This is a 15 quid book. Another copy of A-Force 1. The first first appearance of the A-Force team, who were alluded to a little bit in the Avengers Endgame movie. There's also the first appearance of Singularity. This is the regular Jim Cheung cover. Of course, the A-Force are rumoured to be coming in one form or another in the MCU. But like I said, I thought they were a little bit forced in the Endgame. Secret Invasion time again. It's all about the Skrulls, isn't it, guys? And I have the first printing. Now I have the second printing of Meet the Skrulls issue number 1. This is the first appearance of the Warner family, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the second printing from Marcos Martin. And this can go for around about 15 quid on a good day. So for 99p in a charity shop, yeah. Pretty hard book to get hold of. Never seen it before. Delighted to finally add this to my collection. I've said it before, a lot of these books had stickers on. I had to get the old hairdryer out a little bit to get them off. But finally, I had issue 2. Now I have issue 1 of Kick-Ass. Yes, one of my guilty pleasures again. I love that first movie. The second one, not so much, but the first one from Mark Millar, absolutely brilliant. This is the first appearance of Kick-Ass, Dave Lewinsky, and all the characters from the first film. Other than Hit Girl and, is it Big Daddy? Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Well, to pay for that, yes, 75p. You can't go wrong for a nice key like that. Another 75p fine now. Book that's in the top 20 at the moment. This is Ghost Rider issue number 2. This is the first appearance of Blackout, who's basically Ray Corrigan, one of the Lillian. And he appeared basically a loose version of him in the Spirit of Vengeance movie, which isn't a great movie. But Blackout is rumoured to be the Midnight Suns villain if it comes to the screen, which it is supposedly doing. That's a £20 book at the moment. This one's getting a bit of heat as well. Of course, the first appearance or first cameo appearance of the Midnight Suns coming Ghost Rider issue 28. I had to add the first full appearance in issue 31. And the Midnight Suns are Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, Morbius, Blade, Doctor Strange, Hannibal King, Frank Drake, Victoria Montesi, Louise Hastings, and Sam Buchanan. They're basically also known as the Nine. This is the final part of the Rise of the Midnight Suns. So, I'm in Area 51 and I'm thinking, well, there ain't a lot here for me. I'm digging and I'm digging. Not great. But then I came across books from a show that I'm watching at the moment. And that is Invincible. Yeah, the animated show. And they had some books in there. And a lot of these books are going for some decent coin now. So pick him up, 75p. Nice condition books. Invincible issue 98. Again, talking around about a £10 book there. Invincible issue 99. And I know I knew very little about Invincible until I started watching it, but I'm enjoying it. It's brutal. I'll stick with it. Now we picked up some variants. This is Invincible issue 100. This is the Mark Silvestri variant. So you know when you get an anniversary issue, you've got to snag it for a hot show. Then I picked up the Brian Hitch variant. Then we have the Arthur Adams variant. We have the Ryan Otley wraparound variant. Picked up issue 102. Like I say, these books are all double figures. This one goes for some serious coin. When you're looking on Key Collector, because I do sometimes, you know, I use them a little bit. And I saw how much this one was going for. We're talking $40. I thought, what? It ain't going to be there. But it was. This is Invincible issue 115. That is a very cool cover. This cover art is featuring Battle Beast. And there are just 13,277 copies apparently in existence. And now I have one of them. And it should be a nice little learner for me. Nice high grade. Issue 123. This one goes for quite a bit as well. £15 to £20 books. And the one that will be staying in my collection, if it is a key first appearance or origin, I'd like to have them. If it's a key because of its cover, they got to go. Simple as that. But this one, again, is a £30 plus book at the moment. This is Invincible issue 113. Why is this one hot? This is the first appearance of Tara Grayson, the daughter of Invincible, who was Mark Grayson, and Atom Eve, who was Samantha Eve Wilkins. Yeah, I'm starting to get into my Invincible keys now. It's always nice to have another string to your bow, something to look out for. And we're going to finish out with some books that I picked up yesterday. So I headed into town. I think I picked up 7 books, which was really unusual because I thought I'd left no stone unturned. But when something suddenly gets hot, you got to look. And I've done very well. These were the most expensive books. These next two that I actually picked up in this haul, and they were just £4 each. What did I pick up? A book that's just been optioned. NEMESIS, issue number 1. This was in the local antique centre. My mate had it on for £5. Let me have it for 4. This is the first appearance of NEMESIS. It was Matthew Anderson. And the first appearance of Chief Moreau. It was Blake Moreau. Now, NEMESIS is the most accomplished costumed character that ever existed, but he is 100% evil. Now, in May this month, there was a writer attached to pen the script, and that is Emerald Fennell. Emerald Fennell. Okay? And if it's anything like Kick-Ass, I will really enjoy it. Steve McNiven cover. That is the first printing. Yeah. Good find for a £4. This was a good find as well. We've got the third printing. Again, a £15 to £20 book at the moment. £4. Fill your boots, Dazzie. And my final book I'm going to show you guys. Like I say, that NEMESIS book is in the top 20. Currently on Key Collector. I expect to see it in my top 20 as well, coming up very soon. This book as well. I mean, that NEMESIS, like I say, 15 to 20 at the moment. This next book, 25 to 30. Very low printed book. Another book that has just been optioned for an animated 3D show. What is my final book from Boom Studios? It is Mech Cadet U. Mech Cadet U. Each year, giant robots come to Earth to bond with young cadets to defend the world from the Shurg. This is a Takeshi Miyazawa cover, and I paid just £1 for this, so that is an absolute bargain. There's a little bit of colour rub down here, but yeah, happy days for £1. I'll give this show a chance. I hope it's a monster hit, because I got it now. That's it, guys. That's a wrap. That is a budget haul. Most of these books, $75.99 and £1. You can't go wrong for that, can you? If you like what you see, like and subscribe, all that jazz. Bye for now. Subscribe, Billy.